So I remember this eighth grade promoting class when they were sixth graders. We were taking them up to Alpine for a camp for one summer, and we're taking this long car ride there. And I always try to get some games going. But anyway, we're playing the alphabet game where we had to think of words that began with different letters of the alphabet as we go through for food. And so I'm stuck on the letter N, and I'm thinking, oh, what can I do? I was really stuck. We'd already gone through the alphabet a couple times. And I go, N. Oh, I got this one. Knuckle sandwich, I said. And before I could even finish it, and before anybody could argue it, Connor May pipes in and says, knuckle sandwich, that begins with a K, you genius. And so I just said, oh, well, here we go. We got a smart sixth grader with us. So anyway, that's a funny story I remember of Connor, and that was from the very beginning. I've always thought, oh, it's great to have this kid with us as part of Renew. And Connor, it's been great having you as part of the junior high. Now go out and be somebody in the high school. Holden Gaffrey, what a competitive young man that is. Ever since he got here to Renew, every game we play, it's always about winning. It doesn't matter whether it was checkers or whether it was scum or something, kickball, basketball, it doesn't matter what it is. He just had to win. And I got to share a personal story with y'all because I actually get out on the baseball field with Holden too, because I umpire baseball games at the juniors level in Little League. And anyway, so some games I'll be out there and I'll be umpiring and doing the best I can, of course. And Holden will get upset when I make a call that doesn't quite go his way. And it's just interesting to watch him just get upset when when he's not winning or things aren't going his way. And in fact, sometimes, don't tell anybody this, but sometimes I would just make a bad call against him just to make him angry. But no, I'm just kidding, Holden. But anyway, Holden, it's been great having you in sixth grade, man, in seventh grade and eighth grade and part of Renew. And just keep on doing your best there, buddy, and we wish you well in high school. Hayden last, what a competitive young man that is. Ever since he got here to Renew, every game we play, it's always about winning. It doesn't matter whether it was checkers or whether it was scum or something, kickball, basketball, it doesn't matter what it is. He just had to win. And I got to share a personal story with y'all. You see, I referee soccer for Moorpark AYSO, and I get out there and I referee games that Hayden's playing. And anyway, so some games I'll be out there and I'll be umpiring and doing the best I can, of course. And Hayden will get upset when I make a call that doesn't quite go his way. And it's just interesting to watch him just get upset when when he's not winning or things aren't going his way. And in fact, sometimes, don't tell anybody this, but sometimes I would just make a bad call against him just to make him angry. But no, I'm just kidding, Hayden. But anyway, Hayden, it's been great having you in sixth grade, man, in seventh grade and eighth grade and part of Renew. And just keep on doing your best there, buddy, and we wish you well in high school.
I still remember on the last day of summer of 2015, right before I was about to go to college, all my sixth grade kids were so bummed out, but they wanted to give me a little tribute. And Braden Bowe, with his mastermind, gave me a pacifier because my name was Baby Craigles to them, because, you know, my name is Craig. And I thought that was very touching for Braden to do right before I was about to leave. Now, Braden, you're an awesome kid. Don't ever change in high school. Oh, the Bordner boys. Oh, what to say about them. Austin, man, that kid was crazy in sixth grade. Jumping on everybody, especially me. Kid wanted a piggyback ride every Tuesday. I still remember that. And Travis, oh man, not a competitive bone in his body. Back when we were on a off-site night, we played bowling. The kid threw gutter balls on purpose. Man, those two boys are the dynamic duo. Crazy. Love them. Don't ever change in high school, the young ones. Actually, change. Please grow up. Please. For all of us. No, I'm just kidding. No, dude, please.
Robbie is a awesome kid who's always coming after school, just the most athletic kid you'll ever meet, or at least, you know, he likes to think he is. But I remember the story about Robbie that sticks out to me is he gets new shoes all the time. He like collects shoes. And I remember one day he came to after school program and he's in these brand new white basketball shoes. I mean, they're made for playing basketball. But we start to play and he takes them off and he puts them over on the curb and he proceeds to play basketball in his white socks. And I actually took a picture of it and sent it to his mom because that is something only Robbie would do. Robbie, you're an awesome kid. It's been fun having you around. You've grown like 20 feet this past year. I'm excited to see you in high school, dude. Hayden Cass Smith, dude, here's another crazy boy. But this crazy boy, for as much energy as he has, after school program on Thursdays and Tuesday nights running around at Renew, he's just like the fastest kid. None of the other kids can catch him. But for as fast and crazy as he is, the thing that stands out to me about Hayden is on Saturdays sometimes we go and serve at Children's Hunger Fund. We pack food and they send that off to hungry people in the world. And I remember Hayden came to that event one day, and during the service event he comes up to me and he says, Dave, is this something that I can just sign up on my own to do? And I told him, you can actually go online and sign up and create your own volunteer hours and come whenever they have opportunities. And he went home and his mom told me, he went home and told his mom about it and said he wanted to sign up on his own to go serve. The kid just has a great heart. Hayden, don't lose that. And I challenge you to continue to grow in your passion for serving others because it's pretty awesome. And that's just naturally who you are, which is so cool to see. Johnny Perez. Johnny is a friend. I think Connor brought him. He's got a bunch of buddies because he's just an awesome, kind kid. But he started coming on Thursdays after school. His family doesn't go to the church or anything. And he started coming to Renew on Tuesday nights because he got plugged in. And the thing about Johnny is that he asked me one of his first days here, he asked me for a Renew calendar because he wanted to know about all the events that were coming up, and he shows up for them. Most kids, I got to send like 20 text messages to get them to show up and to remind them. Even an early Saturday morning event, Johnny's here, he's on it, and he shows up. Johnny, dude, I look forward to having you continue to be a part of this group and be somebody who is a leader and takes charge and shows up because that's who you are. And everybody in this place knows that about you, and it's pretty cool to have someone like you here. So, dude, keep being you. Where'd you come from?
And you know what? I love talking hockey with you, Johnny. It's been so much fun, especially with these playoffs. Too bad the Preds didn't take it all the way, though, bud.
Johnny, you're awesome.
Seconded.
And then there's Zach Stevenson. Zach, he is one of those kids, again, who just has this great heart for service. He's always at Children's Hunger Fund. He does his own Operation Christmas Child. Zach, dude, we love having your servant's heart here in this group. Hey, Craig.
Where'd you come from?
Been here all the whole time. Yeah, but Zach, man, he's got a bad side to him. A couple weeks ago, we were playing this game called Scum, which is a game that everybody loves. And this kid, he wanted to 1v1 me because he thought he was so good. He's like, Craig, I bet I can beat you in Scum. Come on. I just was like, no, I don't want to play. He's like, what, you a chicken? And he started, and I was like, all right.
No, he's a baby chicken.
All right.
No.
All right. And I said, all right, I'll play. And let's just say he didn't last.
You beat him?
Oh, yeah. I beat him.
Zach, you're awesome, dude.
Did you make him cry?
No, he wanted to play again.
He does cry, though, sometimes. I mean, all of them do. They're 8th graders. Hopefully that stops a little bit as they get into high school.
But this is awesome, man. But is this all we got as guys? This whole Renew is it 8th grade all guys?
There is one girl. I'm glad you remembered her. No, Desi, we would never forget you. Desiree, she's awesome. She's like the lone 8th grade girl. And she is amazing. She's got this voice. At least her mom tells me. She's got an amazing singing voice, and her mom tries to get her to sing with us in the worship band, but we still haven't got her to do that yet. So if she's here and you see her, encourage her on that because it would make Mom proud. Desi, you're awesome. We like your smiling face around this place.
And on the soccer field.
She plays soccer?
Yeah, reffed her games too.
Oh, awesome. I knew that. All right, so those were our 8th graders. They're moving on up to bigger and better in high school.
Wait, does that mean we don't have to be their leader anymore?
Yeah. Oh, wait. I still do.